Well. I think it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas. Are you in the spirit or not? Well, time to get jolly. Have a Merry Christmas. Welcome to VLOGMAS. Have a Merry Christmas. What's up, guys? Good morning. It's your girl IamBreeZe Branding with E Not Wild. Welcome back to my channel. It's VLOGMAS Day 8. And we're back with another video. This is going to be a little chit chat, what's going on, updating the life type of video. Let me see back so they don't cut me off. Y'all, I'm watching my dog out the window, making sure he ain't being bad. So, in case you guys don't know, introduce myself again. I am 22 years old, big Scorpio, you know, gang. My birthday's November 14th. So I just turned 22 last month. I currently live in Memphis, Tennessee. I stay at home with my parents. What is he doing out there, y'all? He just bad, child, bad. He having a blast. I got a husky. That's my child, my son. He too. And he out there having a blast because it snowed a little bit yesterday. And he's going crazy out there. This is his type of time right now. So, buddy out there kicking shit. Okay. Nah. Y'all hear him? I don't know if y'all can hear him barking. But he typically, when he get the barking outside, he don't stop. Y'all see this little bitty bun? That's not right. And it's like, you know, because I ain't gonna hurt. Mind your business, okay? I did what I could do. So, this is just an update. Like, I want to be just open and honest and transparent, because I feel like there may be some other people that, you know, are feeling like I'm feeling. And that's that, bro, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't, and I find myself here quite often, I guess you would say, probably like once or twice a year. I get here where I'm, well, no, I'll say probably every couple of years I get like this, where I just am, I have a lot of decisions to make, because there's a lot of transitions about to happen, or that I want to happen. And so it's a lot to decide. It's a lot going on. As I said, I'm 22. I still stay at home with my parents, which I don't find any issue with. Hold on, y'all. There's another dog out there. You better not come over here messing with my dog. Cause who dog is this? Y'all, we be having all kind of like random dogs that just be popping up out of nowhere. He over there, stay over there, that's all that matter. But I still stay at home with my parents, which, like I said, I don't find an issue with at all. I believe if you are able to stay at home with your parents, and don't y'all go trying to chunk me off. I'm not talking about the people who don't have a choice. I'm not talking about the unfortunate situations where you get kicked out, or it's not safe for you to be at home, or it's mentally draining or depressing, or whatever your situation is. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people who and I'm not even talking about the people who are able to go out and just because you want to and are able to go do it. I'm talking about the people who it's not smart for you to do that, and you're just doing it because you see everybody else doing it. That's not smart. But I would advise any young woman or man to stay at home as long as you can, if it's healthy for you, if that's okay with you. Stay at home as long as you can. Like, I personally don't feel like there's any rush to leave the nest, unless it's, you know, like I said, it's not healthy for you. Yeah, it's not really a rush. And don't get me wrong, I do sometimes be like, dang, so-and-so got they on, or so-and-so got they on. And I'm going to be very honest and open with you guys. That's envy. That's envy. I wouldn't say jealousy, just because I don't think that I'm a jealous person. I need to look up what's the difference in, where's all these dogs coming from? I'm gonna look up the difference between envy and jealous, because I don't really know, to be quite honest. Like, when I think of them in my head, they pretty much the same thing, but I wouldn't like to think that I'm a jealous person. or an envious person. But that's essentially like, it is what it is. You can't make it up, like, if that's what you're feeling. But like sometimes, you know, I'll see some of my peers, and it don't even have to be people I know, but just people that I know we started on the same level, which everybody does at some point. And I'm like, dang, they bypassed me, or dang, I'm slacking. And it's not anything towards them. I look back more and reflect on myself. I be like, damn, like, where did I go wrong? And how am I slacking? How am I still here? And they grew. But I try not to be like that, because you never know what somebody else's situation is. You never know what it took for them to get there. Like, and when I say I feel like that, I never ever be like, oh, I want to be like them, or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. Because again, you don't know what it took for that person to reach that level, what triumphs, what trials, what lessons and L's that they had to take to get there. And some of those things might not be for you. Like, you might not can survive certain things that that person had to survive to get to where they are. Does that make sense? Because I do feel like there is a calling for everybody, and everybody have their own struggles. They struggle, I might not can make it through, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. So just try not to be that type of person. But I am definitely finna look up the definition of jealous versus envy. So here on handy dandy Google says envy. My dog got there acting bad, because them other dogs out there. So Google says that envy is a feeling of I can't even see y'all. Hold on. Let me turn it, zoom in. Okay. Envy. Desire to have a quality, possession, or other desirable attribute belonging to someone else. Okay. It also says a feeling of resentful longing by someone else's possession. That ain't cute, poo. That's really ugly of you. Okay. And then jealous says a feeling of showing envy of someone else in it. Okay, so essentially jealousy and envy are the same things. So I can't lie that sometimes, like I said, when I see my peers or people who I, you know, saw starting on the same path as me bypass me, I'm like, damn. Well, I guess it's not that, but essentially it is, because I don't really like want for what they have. But I just be like, how did I miss the mark? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But that's just what it is, and I'm being open and honest about it. Say what you want. Everybody is envious. Everybody has a little bit of jealousy streak in them at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? But it's not cute. But like I said, the way I combat that when I have that feeling is, girl, you don't know what they went through, what they had to go through to get there. That's not your journey. It's not your time. Period. Right? Now, that doesn't take away the frustration that I have, because I feel like it should be my time. Okay. So I had to make sure y'all can hear me, because I got it on this little speaker thing I'm talking about. But anywho, yeah, so currently I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I feel like I can be successful in so many aspects and fields of my life. Like, I feel like I can be successful in anything that I do. I really do genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that in myself. That I can be successful in whatever I choose to do. But it's so difficult for me to pinpoint and pick, okay, what am I going to push? What's going to be my focal point, right? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm the type of person, like for one, I love starting businesses. I'm definitely the definition of a serial entrepreneur. I'm gonna start a business, baby, and I'm gonna start a couple of them, right? And I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to start something and not finish it. Like, even if I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? So I started my real estate journey a couple years ago. I was still in college at the time, so I was probably like 18, 19 when I started my real estate journey. And I started taking my tests and my exams and everything. I did my 30 hour and I passed. Or was it the 60 hour? I did one of the ones, whichever one come first, I can't remember, and I passed. And then I had to take the second one. So you basically, okay, let me tell y'all. So you do a 30, a 60, and then the state exam, right, to get your license. Those are the three things that you're supposed to take. I did the first one. I can't remember if it was 60 or 30. whatever the second one was, 60 or 30, one of them ways, I couldn't pass it to save my life. Like, but I also try to give myself a little leeway on that because I was in college at the time and it was midterms and I was already struggling in school, and I was doing real estate as well, and the real estate exam kicked my ass. Okay, the second one, I never got to my state to take my state, but the second one really kicked my butt, and it drained me. Like, I cried, I was mad. I took the test 3 times, failed all 3 times, and each time I only failed by like 2 questions. And it was so frustrating, so frustrating for me, because that was something, for one, that I wanted super bad. I've always been into real estate. It was something I wanted so bad. It became a really big passion of mine. I've always been into real estate and housing and flipping and things like that. And it's like, dang, it's me. I'm in the way of my own dream. Like, I can't figure out why I can't pass this test by 2 freaking questions. It's crazy to me. 3 times in a row is literally the same thing by, well, not same questions, but I failed 3 times by 2 questions. And so it was discouraging. It was, I ain't like it, y'all. And so I kind of like scooted real estate off the table, like, not intentionally, but when I did some more research on what exactly it is that I wanted to do, because after failing, I was really depressed, because I was also going through it in college. Like, I had, my last semester of college was dreadful. I was going through a lot. That was 2021, so last year. I had surgery at the beginning of last year in February. That's crazy. I think I had my surgery the same day that I actually got shot. Whole story is on my channel somewhere. The how I got shot little mini documentary. It's on my channel. Go watch it. But yes, I got shot in 2016, and I had my surgery to get the bullet fragment removed in 2021 February, around same time. But I was in school, and it took me a minute to heal because it's in my eye. Like, I can't see, I can't read. They told me, don't look at computers, don't read nothing. Like, really need to be rest. I was drugged up, you know. Don't do drugs, kids. And my professors, some of them was cool, and then I think I had like 1 or 2 that just would not budge. And I'm telling them, I just had serious surgery on my eyeball. It's not like it's my foot or my arm, you know what I'm saying? Nothing small. It's my eye. Like, how am I going to focus to do anything when I just had surgery on my freaking face? And so I was really struggling and depressed with that, because we was going back and forth with school, me and my parents, like, because they didn't want to give me any type of grace whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I understand school is school, but you got to understand life happens, you know? Like, I don't care if you a school or job or whatever, you have to understand life happens to people, and you got to give them some type of grace, and they want to do that. So I was going through that while I was doing my real estate as well. They were giving me some grace, but they just gave me through trials. They didn't give me no grace on the fact that, okay, you didn't fail, you know, whatever the case. But I was going through all that at the same time. But I had already failed after my surgery. I mean, before I did my surgery, my real estate stuff. But after the real estate, you know, failing, I was like, dang, like, at first I was like, forget it, that's just not for me, I ain't gonna do it. And then my parents was like, okay, well, what is that what you want to do? What's your passion? Things like that. So I really started looking into it, and I'm like, is this something that I really want to do? Even though I already knew it. I started doing more research, and I figured out that what I really want to do as far as real estate pertains, I'm not required to have a real estate license. You know what I'm saying? Which for me, selling the houses with people and doing the tours, that's cool, but I figured out that that's not really what I wanted to do in real estate. I want to flip, you know what I'm saying? I want to flip houses and resell them. I want to stage houses, things like that, and those things don't require me to have a real estate license. So once I figured that out, I kind of let the whole get my license thing go, even though I do feel like if you're doing anything in real estate, having a real estate license will be beneficial, even if you don't plan to be an agent, because you'll just know terminology, what people are saying to you, what the conversation is about, things like that. And so I do, at some point when I get enough started, plan to do some investment into real estate, getting me some properties, doing me some flips, things like that. But as far as where we was in the conversation, I just think that I can, like I said, be successful in anything that I do, like, and it's very difficult for me to pinpoint what's that thing, you know, that what is it that I'm going to have tunnel vision on, like, and not to say I can't do the rest, but this needs to be the focus. What is that thing? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I do a lot. So I do music, right? I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm a writer, I'm a performer. Music is probably my first love. The first thing I've ever been passionate about or really ever wanted, right? Because I've been doing music since I was 11 years old. And I do have some disappointment when it comes to the music industry and my journey, because I don't know, I just feel like I've always been overlooked, which I guess a lot of artists, you know, who've been doing it for a long time and ain't got where they want to be feel like that. But I genuinely do feel like that. Like, I've played every part, I've learned every role in the music industry, and for me to not be where I want to be in that industry it's a hard pill to swallow. Because I have been doing this for 10 years and it is something that I really want. Although now the older I get, it's not the only thing that I want. But making it in that could have opened doors for endless of everything that I want. Oh Lord, I'm getting sensitive. But when I say overlook, I mean I've been in the room, y'all, and I've learned how to get myself in the room. And it seems like I've always been better at selling everything but me, is what I'm starting to learn. Like, I've never learned how to sell myself. But I could sell anything else to you. Like, people tell you I'm a branding, marketing beast and guru when it comes to everything but me, and I'm trying to figure out how to change that. I know that's a goal of mine. And what I mean by that is, like, I've always been able to get money out of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I'm no shady shit, but I just always been able to sell things to people. I'm a good salesperson, and I just, like I said, never knew, I guess, how to sell myself really. Like, and so when I say I've been in the room as far as the music industry pertains, I'm the program director of an internet-based radio station. I've been doing it since I was 16. I was the youngest first black female program director in the country at 16 years old in 2016. And I'm talking about, I got us in rooms I never thought, like, now, like, because I never reflected, like, I've been around people I never even thought that I would encounter, you know. At 16 years old, not only was I a program director and getting these big artists on my station, because we're licensed royalty paying, so I'm getting them a check, but I was also at the time a interviewer. So I had my own podcast, or my own, you know, show on the station. I was a radio personality. But I've interviewed with 3-6 Mafia, Project Pet, Gangsta Boo, Lil Chat. And then when you talk about your millennials, almost all the kids on the rap game, from, you know, Lotto, Roscoe, DiTronata, Nova, Nia K, like literally all of them, Jermaine Dupri, Street Bud, just as many people as you can think. And then even in my music, with the connections I've made with the people behind the scenes, like, you know, I've worked with Drama Boy, I've made connections with Sony Digital, you know, all of these playmakers in the industry. When you're talking about DJs, I work with DJ Paul, I've interacted with Dr. Flynn over Flynn Broadcasting. Like, these are the connections, you know, that I've made thus far in the music industry, and they go on and on and on, you know. From your boogies to, I've had connections with Gloss Up, Glitter Glitter Gloss, Glorilla, all of them, you know, Slime, all of them, Hit Kid. So for me to still be on the outskirts of the industry kind of sucks for me. because it's like, how did I get myself in these rooms and connections with these people and I'm not growing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing everybody else grow and I'm not growing. What am I missing? I found out that for me, it's, again, I didn't know how to sell myself. I was able to say, okay, I'm the program director, I'm gonna get you on the radio. Like, I was providing opportunities for other artists versus asking for the opportunity as an artist, if that makes sense. And so that's why I always had my manager, which is my dad, with me in the room and had him sell me, because I didn't really know how to do that. And I don't think I still know how to do that. I'm figuring it out, child. I still don't know. But and that's on the music side. But like, I do feel like I'm a very good artist. I feel like I'm a great writer. I deliver good. I make great content. I feel like I'm really good at what I do. And I do still think that I can still make it in the music industry with the correct opportunities. And so I just don't ever, like, I won't ever give up on that train. It's not gone. It's just not my time yet. So that's that aspect of my life. But also, like, I'm business savvy for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what I technically do for a living. I do branding and marketing and business, setup, startup. So I do graphics and branding, websites, business card, anything graphics design, flyers, websites, logo development, anything on the design aspect of business and branding, marketing you think of, I do. I'm also a content coach. Like, I don't know, I've studied social media for so long now, trying to figure out how to pitch myself, and I've figured out how to market and capitalize on every other industry. Like, literally, I know what you need to be doing. Like, I know the content that you need to be making, and I know for myself as well, but I think maybe I'm just not as consistent as I should be, and I really am trying. I really am. But it does take a lot. Like, to these Instagram influencers and YouTubers, hats the off, because it's no joke. Like, you gotta get up every day and say, okay, it don't matter because I'm breaking out today and my face look crazy. It don't matter because my hair ain't done, I ain't got no lashes. It don't matter because my nails is off and I talk with my hands and people gonna look at me crazy. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, when you are I won't just say when you are entertaining people, but when you are influencing people, essentially, when you're trying to actually build a community and create engagement with people, it's not going to ever matter. And sometimes that could be hard. And I was about to say, especially for a woman, but because I'm a woman, but I don't know for me anymore. I ain't trying to, say y'all's is any less of a struggle than what ours may be. But I know especially for me, I'm big on presentation, and if I feel like I don't look like that girl, I don't want y'all to see me, to be quite honest with y'all. But I do also know that that's not realistic. And when I say I want to be an influencer, I mean I want to be relatable, I want to be open, I want to be honest, and I want to be transparent with y'all. And so I'm now just getting more comfortable with letting y'all see what I look like with my hair down or undone and my nails not right and no makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Like, being just the natural, true me, letting y'all see that. But it is a lot of work. But yeah, like, I've just done so much in my life. From I've had a skincare line, a hair care line. I used to bake and make treats and sweets, and I was really good at it. I was getting good. I'm talking about, I've just done so many things, and I think now, like, I'm focusing on just branding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about, like, okay, I'm 22 years old, what is it that I see myself doing for the rest of my life? What is it that I really want to do? And I want to influence. Like, it took me a minute to get there, because I was like, I mean, everybody want to be an influencer, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it, like, really? And I don't mean, like, I gotta be the most fashionable or, the girl that gets everybody to buy stuff. Like, no, I'm saying I want to be an influencer. I want to help people walk through life, walk through business, walk through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to influence and I want to inspire and I want to motivate. Like, I want to be your life coach, Pooh. Like, let's do this because it's very difficult. And I feel like I have so many different aspects to me as a person just based off of the things that I've been through in life, based off of the businesses I've encountered in life, the people I've encountered in life, and hell, even what I went to school for. In case y'all don't know, I do have a degree in sociology and a certification in mental illness and health psychology. And so I know people. I know how to read people. I know how to place people, figure out why they doing what they doing, behavior. And so I feel like that qualifies me to be an influencer or to help coach people through life, through their emotions, through their feelings, through their business. And so that's what I want to do. And I love creating communities of people, like bringing people together, like connecting the dots. I think for sure is my thing. And so like that's what it is. Like that's what the conclusion I've come to. Like I'm just gonna be that girl, like in life. And that's what my channel is. And I feel like I've definitely, even in YouTube, dealt with that a lot. Specifically YouTube, like because everybody has a niche and all this stuff. And I was having a very difficult time trying to figure out how am I going to portray myself to y'all. Like how do I, because I got so much different going on in my life, how do I present this to y'all in a niche? And I know they have lifestyle channels, but my channel it's lifestyle for sure, but it's like a bunch of stuff. Like I'm lifestyle, I'm beauty, I'm business and entrepreneurship, I'm entertainment, I'm, you know what I'm saying, Printz and vlogs. Like I didn't know how to present that. But now like I'm no longer concerned with that because I'm gonna just give it to y'all. You know, like this is the all-around channel where y'all gonna get it all. Like you're getting it all. But yeah, like there's some big things that I'm about to do for 2023. And I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous. I won't say scared. And I guess not nervous, but anxious to see how my plan will go. So, I mean, I'm ready though. I feel like the things that I have planned for 2023 are going to be necessary to my next step in life. Because it's time to get to a new level. Like, I done been here for so long. I've been the middleman. I've been connecting the dots. I've been all of that for so very long. And it's time for me to focus on me, like branding me, pushing me, everything me. Like I'm not just pushing my businesses. Like that's cool and I do this and I do that, but I'm where it's at for sure. I'm where everything is at. You hear me? Like whatever you need. Like I want to be the girl that, you know, woman, because I'm a girl. But I want to be the woman that, you know, people can call and say, okay, who can do this for the community real quick? We know we can call Breezy. Who can help this, you know what I'm saying, person set up this business? We know we can call Breezy. Who can get this rap on this show? We could call Breezy. Who can come do guest speaking? We could call Breezy. Who can come do a show? We can call Breezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, call me for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't do it or don't know how to do it or don't have the resources, I know somebody else that does. That's who I want to be in life. That's who I want to be. I think that's for me. But yeah, I'm not gonna take our heads off. This video like 20-30 minutes long, but really like this is, I don't know, for me this is a little vent session, but also like me being able to articulate and put my thoughts into perspectives. And a lot of times I think that's for one reason why I really love YouTube. Like y'all gonna get a lot of these sit down chit chat type videos because it's how I process what I'm thinking by talking to you guys, and I give it to y'all because somebody can relate somewhere. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I can't believe Vlogmas is about to really come to an end. Christmas is almost here. I love you guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I post another video. We out.